I continue on. We've got to clear this up right here. So I'm just going to select it, delete it. It's not important stuff. Make sure it's there. It is right there. So we'll just take care of it now. So it's come back and be a pain for us later. All right. So this is going to be day 1. We close this. We can just change this to day 2. And let's do something different. So we'll go power. %. I'm going to make these a little bit smaller. Just find one that'll. We'll go 0.25. So instead of having to try to drag it, so column width 0.25. 0.31. I'm fine with these. Notes can stay the same for right now. So now, if we want to add a third training day, we're going to do that. So let's just make this a 3-day training program, all right? So it's going to be a lot of work initially, but this initial work is going to make it less complicated for us down the road. And I don't have to necessarily have these open to copy and paste, but I'm just going to do that anyways. And it's going at this because I have it one page, and that's fine. I'm going to keep it that way. Control, select it all, Control C. I don't want nothing in AD. We're going to go AE. Close, close, close. So now you know the drill here. So let's highlight this, right click, column width, going 0.25. Get that out of the way. So you can see it's starting to fit to one page. We want to group the first 3. Data, group. We want to group the parenthesis one, so AJ. And we want to go with AN. To make these 0.25 as well. 0.25. Actually, let's go point. Column width. Let's go 0.30. 0.30. Now I'm just going to minimize. Minimize. What's our cell here? 0.9. Format. Again, we can finalize this after, but. No, it's bigger. Day 2. We'll fix this stuff here in a second. All right, so now we got to go through and make sure. Again, I can enlarge this because these are group cells, so it's not gonna affect the printing. But if you want to be able to see the full drop, make this bigger. All right, so now we want to make sure we're good to here. Again, you don't have to touch these because these are referencing tables. The table's going to carry you over. The formula is what's going to make it different. So URL, we want to select S, and we're going to replace it with AH. So select all down. We're going to go back to home, find select. We want to find and replace. Now we want to replace S with, what did I say? AH. AH. Replace all. Now if I switch this, it should give the different link. Alright, so now I want to come here. Again, we're just going to copy and paste the formula once, so we're just going to fix it here. So if Q13, so you want to change this to if AF13 is blank, we don't want it to show on anything. Otherwise, we want to hyperlink AG and AH. AG, AH. Boom. Now we're just going to go down to the cell, Control C, highlight, so click select all, right click, and we want to paste the formulas. Hit escape, that gets rid of that right there. So I'm going to minimize this. And we can make these, so we can switch this up a little bit because you're going to see the note section is really tiny right here. But just give you an idea right now where our print's at. Right here. So I'm just going to put cells. Maybe some big numbers just to help modify this. So these we could probably get away with making smaller, the sets and reps, maybe not the load so much. So I'm going to select these two columns. Let's try 0.25. Might even be able to go smaller. 0.21. That works. Alright, so I'm going to select, hold on Control, select anywhere you see the sets and reps. And you're going to click the corresponding column letter. Column, 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 column. Right click, column width, 0.21. We should be fine with that. Alright, notes. I'm just going to put something in here that I typically use, contrast, so I know I have enough space, week 3. So we can go 0.94, that's fine. I'm going to highlight this all, we're going to shrink. So highlight all, click on the little drop right here by the alignment, shrink to fit. Because if it used too much space, I can shrink a little bit, it'll shrink the text, that's fine. So what's it at? Let's go 8.5. Let's just see how that's going to go. So I'm going to select these, column width, we'll go 0.85, see what happens. That's fine. Now I want to make sure alignment, shrink to fit. Now when I go File, Print, there we go. So if I want to go page setup, margins, horizontally, vertically. If you want to do that too, that's fine. You'll get that. So you see we got all the space up here to work with, and we will get to that. And we can also minimize this, so we can go 0.10, 0.10. Alright, I'm happy with that. Make sure we save. Merge and center these. Merge and center. Alright, we are good to go. So now we got 2 week blocks. The last thing we want to touch is hitting this, and we'll talk about the calendar dates right here. So we can change this. Let's go speed. Speed. Make sure that one messy here. Nope, we're good to go. Alright, so if I'm going every 2 days, or every other day, I guess. So all I gotta do is come over here. We're gonna go equals this date plus 2. You can see this cell automatically adjusts to be a week later from the 13th. And I'm gonna go equals this date plus 2. And there we go. So we'll leave it right there for now. Next we'll probably talk about getting in an athlete drop down box, so then we can start putting in some maxes right here.